Welcome to the Faster Fluency Conversation Club podcast by Business English with Christina. If you want to be confident speaking English, network with professionals around the world, and practice speaking to become fluent faster, join us. We have 9 conversation sessions every week. Plus, podcast listeners get a 50% discount on the first month of membership with the discount code FFCC50. The link to join is in the show notes. Now, let's go. Faster Fluency Conversation Club podcast vocabulary episode for upping your game in business and life. All right, we're back with Linda, and we're going to get into the vocabulary and the expressions that you heard in the conversation, all about upping your game in business and life. Linda, do you want to just read the expressions that we're going to talk about today?
Sure. All of them all the way through? Sure.
All of them all the way through. Yeah.
Sounds good. Dealing with the consequences. And then in this situation, we were talking about the consequences of saying yes too much.
Mm-hmm.
The next one is downtime.
Yeah.
And after that, to make time specifically for yourself.
Mm-hmm.
Next, to get sleep. And finally, within your control.
All right. And let's see, we'll define these now. The first one, I'll take it. Dealing with the consequences. So to deal with something is like to manage something or to handle something. And here, dealing with the consequences, for example, dealing with the consequences of saying yes too much means that now you will have to manage the results and the impact in your life because you said yes to too many things. And like we said in the conversation, often stress, lack of sleep, feeling like you're not making progress or doing quality work, etc. Yeah. All right. Do you want to define downtime for us?
Sure. Downtime. So in general, it would be when you're not working, but it could also be when you don't have other obligations. So especially for people who are parents or have other people that they take care of, it could be that they're taking care of their parents. So when you don't have those obligations, it's what do you do with your time? So the time when you're less active or when you can actually choose to do what you want. That's what I would call downtime.
Downtime,
exactly. Do you agree?
Yeah, okay. I would say time, like basically the time when you can just chill and relax and, like you said, not have any obligations. I'm trying to think if, for example, downtime, would you consider like going out and, I don't know, doing sports as downtime? Because it's
only if it's relaxing.
Okay, yeah, I was like if you go out and go jogging, for example, it's your time, but it's not really downtime because you're so I would say downtime is really specifically a form like a relaxing moment.
Because some people will run because that's how they like for them. Some people joke about running as therapy. So if while you're running, you process your day and it's more relaxing and soothing and comforting, then perhaps it could be downtime. But usually it's when you're non-active.
Yeah, I when I think of downtime, I think of more like quiet or calm activities.
I agree.
Yeah. Okay. So downtime is not like going out and doing sports for the most part.
Probably not.
Yeah. But we could say, and that's kind of takes us to the next expression of make time for yourself. Do you want to define this one?
Sure. You could replace make with find as well. So to find time for yourself. So especially in a busy schedule, you have to block off time, maybe even schedule it in your calendar.
That's what I do. Yeah.
Yeah. So, and that process would be making or to make time for yourself. It's not, you're not creating time,
right?
It's really about finding it or scheduling it, blocking it.
Yeah, exactly. Like maybe we could say it's like making the effort to protect time for yourself.
It is absolutely that.
And then during that time, it's like, you're free to do whatever you want to do that is beneficial to you. Maybe it's running, maybe it's doing nothing, maybe it's reading, whatever, like it does not matter. Okay.
I need to make time to be more creative. So I need to find the time in my schedule, just as another example.
That's it. To make time to be more creative, to paint, to create, whatever. Okay, I'll take the next one, which is to get sleep. So to get sleep, we put this because we felt that many of you probably don't know the collocation of putting the verb to get plus the
Yeah.
noun sleep. And to get sleep basically means like to make sure that you are sleeping enough, I would say. Or it could also be maybe you don't get enough and you only get 2 hours of sleep, but it's basically like that activity of sleeping and making the effort of doing that.
Yeah. Well, I mean, get is one of those words that's constantly replaced by other things.
Yeah.
So I don't know, we could replace it here with to obtain sleep, or it's you want it to belong to you. You want it to be a part of you.
Exactly. Right. Yeah. It's like it's and it's it's good that you said to obtain sleep. We don't normally say like to obtain sleep, but I feel like that is the best image of it. It's like you're getting it for yourself. You're
Yep.
obtaining it for yourself.
Yep.
But and we say, yeah, you can get a lot of sleep. You can get a little sleep. You can get too little sleep. A lot of us get too little sleep.
Yep.
And yeah, it's all about the quantity of sleeping hours you have. All right, and let's see. I'll let you define the last one, which is within your control.
All right. So imagine that you have a circle,
Mhm.
and anything that is inside that circle, you can control, and
Mhm.
everything that is outside of the circle, you cannot. That's the idea of within your control. So
Nice.
if it's in my circle, I can touch it, I can change it, I can somehow manipulate it,
Right.
right? But if it's outside, someone else is controlling the outcome, and it's not my choice. It's not, I can't adjust it, I can't adapt for it. So I just have to ignore it or accept the consequences, like we talked about, deal with the consequences.
Yeah, exactly. That's it.
Yeah. So just the addition of within my control or within someone's control or it's out of my control would be the other way that we say it.
Exactly. That's it. Okay. No, great. Lovely. So let's I'll just recap that list of expressions dealing with the consequences of saying yes too much, for example. Downtime, to make time for yourself, to get sleep, and within your control. And that's our vocabulary for this week. All right. Thanks a lot, Linda, and
Thank you.
talk to you soon. Thank you for listening this week. If you want to do more than just listen and you want to practice speaking vocabulary and get the confidence in English that you need for your career, become a member of the Faster Fluency Conversation Club today. And if you want to try the club, we'll give you a guest invitation to a free first session so that you can see for yourself how awesome this club is. To arrange your guest invitation, email us at contact@christinarubafe.com and just ask. We'll take care of you.